Hello everybody, welcome back to Tyranny. We have just arrived in Iron Hearth, where the Disfavored are currently stationed. So let's begin our investigation by looking in at Graven Ash and his army. We must make sure everyone is loyal, for now. Until I can become the Overlord. Because we know it's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna betray Kyros at some point. I could be a better Overlord, a benevolent dictator, the best. You're just calling. That looks kinda good. It's a fine arcane staff? Well, let's give that to Kart for now. Wait, has Kart leveled up? No, it's Eb. Eb is leveled up. I would like to give Eb more cooldown reduction. And maybe afflictions applied have their 2 Eb. Okay, so dots against her go by faster. Summon a global water to surround, leaving them to slowly drown. Sure, why not? Some magical waterboarding going on. Now that staff. Also, what is this? Assassin's raiments. What? When did I get that? Did Bled and Mark give me this after we talked to him or something? I should probably give that to Verse, though. Look at that upgrade! That is so good. Thank you. But Kart. Sigil of Life regenerating. Plus 10 control life, plus 1% health every 6 seconds. That looks pretty damn good. I'll take it. I kind of want to give you this wand so you can be on range. I'm not sure if this has a range. Range 8 meters. Oh yes, it does. Okay. And it does freezing damage. On weapon crits. Freezing. Sweet. Alfonso! The disfavored soldier chuckles with disdain at the Scarlet Chorus fighter. Consider it? Not for a second. We pick our soldiers from elite northern families. We don't recruit from flies buzzing over a mass grave. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about the disfavored. They seem very elitist. And very focused on one nation. And the family stuff, that's kinda icky. Or the disfavored so narrow-minded? My gang's strength delivered us across half a dozen battles with a line of fallen enemies in our wake. Not many conscripts can say the same. The question is not a matter of your skill, but your breeding, your training, your pedigree. Hail, Graven Ash! Fatebinder, if I might take a moment of your time. What do you need? Are you gonna ask me to tell him to shove off? This person comes representing a Scarlet Chorus gang. What do you call yourselves again? The Grinning Bleeders. We have a long and storied reputation in the Scarlet Chorus ranks. Killers of the highest orders, my gang. Before I was boss here, I ran with the Broken Shits. The Broken Shits. That's the worst nickname I've ever heard. How does that even happen? Someone... what? Broken Shits. I guess they're all shitheads and they're broken in their heads. The Salty Nightmares and Trap Gang. Everyone made a name for themselves during the war. You made up the last 2 of those gangs. The last 2? So the Broken Shits is the real? Just be careful with names you toss around when there's a former boss standing within earshot, you little pissant. Verse. So kind of you to chime in with your corrections. In any case, he's asking to join the disfavored, which is out of the question. I've explained the numerous reasons why we can't allow it, but the wretch won't listen. Is that accurate? It is. We're not looking for special treatment, just a new beginning. Seeing as we're healthy, fit and combat ready, the Ironclads should have no reason to refuse us. Especially since they're low on numbers. That may be true, but it's no excuse to pollute our respectable ranks with your company. We're more than capable. Put any weapon in our hand or send us on any suicide mission. It'll be mercy compared to what we face under the voices of Nerat. That much is true at least. There's something to be said for a general who isn't going to gut you in your sleep because it suits his flair for the artistic. Those are the first fair words I've heard you speak about General Ash. Perhaps you're coming around. And you can count on them being the last, you overfull midden pile. If we joined up, the Disfavored wouldn't have to compromise their staunch northern morals. We could take the bloody work off their hands. And you want me to decide here? You must know Kyros' laws back and front, and I trust you know our traditions as well. If it peels this lamprey off my backside, I'll allow it. Speaking of my gang, we'll accept your judgment. We're eager to crack some Tearsman skulls with Kyros' army again, no matter what color they wear. Let me take your testimony. Of course, I have nothing to hide. So why can't the recruits join? Most of us would rather swallow our tongues and take orders from some rigid officer who talked his way into leadership, but to each their own. Thanks, Verse. Where do I start? Not only does Graven Ash handpick his Disfavored from the decorated northern stock, he takes a personal interest in our training and education. We are his sons and daughters. To accept anything less in our ranks would hold the very process in contempt. The only capacity they could serve would be manual labor, hauling wagons and digging latrines. But that's the work of slaves, and not what they've come requesting. So why do you want to join the Disfavored? Better training, better quarters, iron weapons. The Disfavored have everything we wanted out of joining the military. We want to serve Kyros. Alrighty then, so why did you leave the Scarlet Chorus? Our old gang boss felt the last battle of Vendrians well. And they saw how the Disfavored operated. Alright, that sounds good. But there is the possibility that they're here to spy or cause trouble with the Disfavored on behalf of the Voices. What is my help worth to you? Oh, we're playing that game, are we? So he's gonna try to bribe me. I gain loyalty from Verse. But no deal. I will do this the right way. I'm ready to make my ruling. Hopefully there's gonna be a lore option. Whatever's fair. Alrighty then, so we don't have a lore option. I could... Ooh, I could get them to leave the military. And the Disfavored actually is cool with that. I could execute them, or I could have them be laborers, prove their worth. Maybe the Disfavored could let them in if they work hard. And maybe prove their worth in some sort of raid. Like the camp gets attacked and they take up arms. Or something. Let's do that. I can sign you to hard labor. But what a waste of our talent. We could shed so much blood for the Disfavored. I agree, it is a waste, but these fools should have known better than to turn coat. It always bites you in the ass eventually. Horrid maggots. You occupy space and eat our food. Don't presume to complain about your treatment. Fatebinder, I thank you. No problem. Alright. Oh, Disfavored favorability, a new one. So are we in like tier... Oh, Jesus Christ, we're on tier 5? 45-second cooldown, shield ability. That could be good. Could be real good. What are our next unlocks? So, if I max out the favor, is there like nothing to stop me from pursuing Wrath next? I don't think there is. I don't think gaining Wrath takes away any favor. and vice versa. So maybe I should start doing that. I've almost unlocked the second tier Wrath ability for the Veteran Guard. And I do want that. And that. Eventually. What's up with Akalos? Greetings, Fatebinder. Akalos 32nd Legion. Between our missing commanders and the lieutenant pinned down, we have our hands full. Tell me about this Scarlet Commander who's pinned down. Seems our troop have this little maggot cornered at Kato Village. I'll go give them a hand. Kato Village unlocked. No, I don't want to get to know you. It's fine. So we have a new quest. Just what I wanted. Foxtrick, sup? Can't need to stop and chat. Stop wasting a Fatebinder's time. Tell me whatever is going on here. Soldiers got me outside the breach in the old walls. That's it. I wasn't inside. I hadn't stuck my toe through the threshold. And I wasn't dancing with any Bane. So why were you arrested? You're only hearing one side of the story, Fatebinder. Our scouts observed this wretch readying to enter the old walls. Is readying to enter the best you have? I mean, she didn't go in, but preparing to do it is almost as bad. Also, I'm pretty sure the old walls are basically the source of Kyros' power, along with his spires. So we're gonna have to go in there at some point. Cooperate with my investigation. If you ask me, this prisoner has already been tried and sentenced. But be my guest. What were you doing outside the old walls? Be truthful now, Foxtrick. My gang went inside as I tried to tell the disfavored clods 100 times over. But she didn't want to go, basically. Soldier, can you speak to this defense? I wasn't there, of course, but I'm familiar with the arrest record. There was no gang, just a lone opportunist out to make her fortune, breaking Kyros' law. So you had no interest in entering the old walls? Never. What was your gang doing in the old walls? Causing trouble, looting. The boss is obsessed with holding his position. Any idea where your gang is now? I mean, if they're in the old walls, they're probably dead. Because of whatever is in there. The Bane, is the word called? We're probably gonna run into them eventually. Did your gang cause a breach in the old walls? No. They just found it. I'm ready to make my judgment. I kinda like this whole judgment thing. I gotta be honest. We have a lore option, and I do love me some lore. At the very least, the evidence is insufficient to prove the charges. You're free to go. Shrewd, Fatebinder. Very shrewd. I think you'll do just fine. Legal technicalities are my favorite kind. Go rejoin the war efforts. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone will respect my ruling or face my wrath. Let's see how our lore is actually doing right now. 68. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, like, is 118 my... No, experience 66 out of 118. Okay. But I do love getting my lore up. And I think we're gonna continue to do so. Oh, can I get down here? I can! Almost missed important business. I did see a lot... No, that's where I came from. Never mind, I didn't do nothing. Alright, what's next? So we can sleep over there. Let's check outside the walls before we head in. There's someone important over here. Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Don't mind if I do. Vendrian Guard Bronze Dagger. Verse. You're welcome. Osmia! You must be the Fatebinder. Welcome to Iron Hearth. Do you got any quests for us? We might be trained, but they're tired. Noted. Alright. Let's just say goodbye to you. You're just an overworked soldier. With no quests. Quartermaster? Might have something for us? Do you have anything for us? Even though you're not a fully fledged Disfavored recruit, I've been authorized to grant you purchasing right from our store. Cool. What are these limits you speak of? Wants us to control the things. But I'm an agent of Tunon! Oh, I could work on my Wrath. Sure. You're demanding trouble is what you're doing, and I don't see any cause to run afoul of Ash's supporters. How about a one-time recompense to the tune of 50 rings? Try harder! 75 rings. Thank you. Now, do you have anything cool? An Oathbound Dagger? A Tower Shield? Eric, what kind of shield were you using? Oh yeah, the Sun Soldier one. I wonder if the Tower Shields are better? More parry and endurance. We might want to get that. But we might not also. It is kind of pricey, it's half our rings. Now we'll wait for now. But I should probably do some shopping later on. But let's go talk to Ash first. And whoever's over here. Oh, that is Ash. Cool. I thought I was gonna have to go inside. But I guess not. Ash, my old friend. Hello. Fatebinder. It's good of you to report in. These days it is difficult enough to judge friend from foe. I'm pleased to recognize you as the former of the two. Thank you. I see you brought the voices of the rat spying whore to my doorstep. Unless you think me amused by your irresponsible conduct, know that I am not. Verse is a useful ally, I need her on my side. At least until we get tired of each other. Don't worry, old man. I'm not going to drive a blade into your spine. Not while you're wearing a breastplate as fit as the old walls, anyway. They stare at each other. After what transpired at Vendrian's Well, the Disfavored must hold fast to our allies. You are here because of your support at the siege, but I don't mistake your confidence for devotion. The Scarlet Chorus would not have you. I mean, I chose you, you son of a bitch! I hope I can convince you... Wait, no. I'm here to serve this favor and stop the civil war. With Tunon's claim laid over you, I cannot grant you a seat of honor at the disfavored table. But in service to my legion, I warrant you can accomplish more than your humdrum legal proceedings in the adjudicator's courts. What is it you require? Got any errands for me? Or quests? Mighty quests! Let's not call them petty errands. These are troubled times. We had thought the Vendrian Guard were the final death rattle of this legion's defiance. We were wrong. The tiers have risen up! And they need our help to take care of it. There can be no peace while the voices of Nerat lives, and no order while the Scarlet Chorus rampage across these lands. The elimination of chaos must be our first priority. Then we will have our time to govern the tiers as Kyros intended. What would you have me do? Our position of authority in the Blade Grave is far from secure. We need to establish ourselves. The Unbroken, former daughters and sons of Stalwart, Wex our efforts and secure this region. The Edict of Storm offers them cover. So, are they working under... No, they seem to be independent, but maybe they're working with the Voices. Kyros cast a blight on the country to set an example. You must travel to Sentinel Stand and seek out Stratus Herodin. That is a mighty name. He even has hero in the name. He's the last of the old Stalwart bloodline who call themselves Regents. Put him to the sword and end this edict once and for all. Tell me of the edict. The rust and debris... So what was... I guess the edict has already been cast. So I can't, like, undo it, maybe. No! The edict is tied to Herodin's bloodline. So if I kill this Herodin, the edict will dissipate. Consider him dead. One last regent and kill him. And end the storm. Sure. There is one final matter to discuss. My daughter went missing in the second year of the conquest. I reasonably believe she is trapped in the fortress of Sentinel Stand. I will do what I can to secure her safe return. Cool. Fatebinder, I'll offer you my support on this mission. The Blade Grave is a place of memory. I left many cohorts buried among the ruins, and no small part of myself as well. Could you elaborate? The matter is a sensitive one, but I fear to speak it in the company of the great general. He's totally doing it with the daughter. That's what we got from that. Speak on, son of Barraconan. I lost countryman. The Blade Grave's the last place I ever felt human. That is all I will say about it now. Basically, the last time he got some with his daughter. The last battle was a terrible one, perhaps most of all for you who survived. Among those who lost, and recite their names often. Is that all? Your manners changed. Barrack stands straighter, and for a moment you can't tell if he's going to lash out or crumple into himself. You are prepared for anything. After a long pause, his shoulders sag the slightest bit. My cohort marched on Sentinel Stand to complete a mission. We failed. The walls of the keep defied us, and the last two units of Stalwart refused to meet us in battle. The Covenant Kyros' edict cut us off from our objective. Because of this, the Blade Grave is also a place of regret. I'll bring you along. I appreciate that. Alright. Let's go. But I do want to get some more info from you. Fatebinder, you return. What's up? Nothing I can't handle. The war takes a toll on everyone it touches, but in my case the price can be heavier than most, because he's taking a piece of every injury suffered. But never mind that. I want to know more about the Disfavored. We are more than a mere army. Do the Disfavored have their own laws? This might be very handy for my ruling eventually. I hold the Legion to a particular set of standards. We don't have laws, you would know them under Tunon's teaching, but every soldier in the Legion is aware of my expectations. The first, honor the Legion in thought and deed. I cannot allow atrocity or heinous crime to drag my respectable Northmen into shame. Second, honor all oaths with your life. And last, honor your shield and weapon. Maintenance of your equipment. Alrighty then. What is the Legion's sister? Nah. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't think so. Alright. We do have one more barrel to check out. Raw meats. Why not? Might be some goodies hidden over here. Anything? This looks conspicuous, but nothing. Alright, we're done in Iron Hearth, and we are ready to head out. I wonder what our next move is going to be. Let's check our world map. We could head over to Sentinel Stand, and we could head over to Kato Village, or Sunset Spire. I think we're going to check out Kato Village next. However, that is going to be a tale for another day. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share the videos around. Every little bit helps to get the views up. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.